Oh,
Let's do a proper intro, 4.5 minutes in, while you're blending your makeup.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, I should take an edible and then see. We
No.
should film for 2 hours.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's going to kick in at the end.
That's 2022 vibes.
I don't even know if you've already done one.
No,
You
I
could have
haven't.
done it in like...
This is pure 30-year-old energy.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
I'm just watching. I'm watching your method. Is this all concealer?
I don't know. I think it's like a tinted moisturizer.
Oh, okay.
That I put in here. Because I didn't want it to get all coagulated.
Because I saw you using concealer, then I saw you pull that out.
No, this is like a... I don't know. This is like an Ipsy box sample that I got.
Do you
Wander.
use Ipsy? Do you still use it?
No, I had like a one free thing referral from somebody, and then I forgot to cancel it, and so I
Don't
got
we all?
Wander Beauty.
Oh, I've heard about that.
This is nice, and it's like surprisingly my color. Kind of.
Isn't that nice?
I just use it for my eyes.
I really like the lighting situation.
It worked pretty well given that there's 3 color temperatures on us right now.
I mean, we look even-ish. You know?
There's like a blue, there's like a warm, and then there's this pink fantasy.
Pink, purple, yeah. Ultraviolet.
Will
Will this give me a tan?
I don't think so.
Is it giving melanoma?
I don't think so. I need a lip. Should I get my you see my nose? How there's like a little divot in there, like on this side.
Is that a divot? Yeah. Oh, okay. I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
It's like it makes a shadow. Should I get? Do you think I should get it?
Botox?
Or
I don't know. That'd be kind of like a waste because you have to buy a full syringe. I mean, yeah, I guess you could. Your earlobes. In your earlobes.
Yeah.
I've always wanted fat lobes. That's the new beauty trend coming up. BBLs are gonna go out soon. They have to. I don't think I'm as entertaining without her, so I'm gonna wait.
Fat lobes. I've always wanted fat lobes. Oh yeah.
It's always been a dream of mine to just have like really engorged earlobes. Like, could you imagine like that being a beauty standard?
Engorged earlobes.
Send pics of your lobes.
I know. Like, aren't the
Before I fly you out, I want to see pics of your lobes.
Are people do like ear discs, like big ear discs?
That's different. I'm talking about like fat lobes.
Oh, like fatty lobes.
Yeah, like just like round, voluptuous. Like a cyst is there, but it's purposeful.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other weird beauty standards out there.
Yeah, I guess so. The neck thing, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I think that's so pretty.
The jewelry for it's really cool.
Foot binding.
Foot binding
was not
is
it.
Fucked up.
Was not it for me. That's a no for me, dog. I did not like that one.
Yeah, foot binding's wild. But I mean, like, to each his own. And like, to want someone to have like small feet, but like them look fucked up and ugly underneath.
They really look
like,
really
are you
bad.
fucking with your socks on at all times? Did they have socks back then?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had Popeyes, so I'm drinking my sweet tea.
Is it that old? It's not that old, is it? Chinese food binding?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty old. It's pretty dated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how this pillow's like farting out stuffing.
It is. I want to make something out of that fabric, but I do and I don't.
You do and you don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It needs to be a pillow. This fabric would catch all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that one shearling bomber jacket that I wear, the black one, and it catches all kind of hair. So I can only imagine what this would catch.
Is that dry clean only? Dry clean only?
No, I've never washed it.
That's how I feel about that blanket. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a chenille blanket.
Chemise.
It's CHENILLE. It's super warm. I love it. And then I got 2 other throw blankets in my bedroom, but that it says dry clean only, and I'm scared to wash it. But it's been like a year, bitch.
This looks like you stole it from like someone's estate sale.
Basically, they're
like somebody died for you to get that.
Literally everything in here is like thrifted.
It's haunted.
Someone sent me yesterday
A doll.
No, I
because
wish.
there's literally a small like wagon made of wood.
Yeah, it literally looks like an estate sale threw up in here.
Everything's wooden.
Yeah.
Why?
I like wood.
Because you can refinish it.
Yeah, all of this is from that movie. Those drawers and the stuff that those flowers are on are like a broken down dresser. That's Jose's dresser, like all broken down.
Oh, P.S. You're watching Scrambled.
Hi, welcome to Scrambled Podcast.
We're not 10 minutes in, so it's okay.
Okay. Hi, welcome to Scrambled Podcast. This should be the first clip. Me looking like an egg.
No, I'm gonna edit like the whole 10 minutes of us talking.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna make that a thing because it'll be funny.
Yeah.
This is gonna be our intro, but it's not gonna happen until 10 minutes in. While you're midliner. It's fine. I want it to be organic.
Organic.
Yeah, we're on Scrambled. My name's Miguel. That's Nancy.
I'm Nancy.
Yeah, like she just said. Yeah, you've gotten like really big into woodworking recently.
Yeah, I've always been interested in it, and I still don't know how to do it.
Guys, if you've got something that's been varnished, Nancy can unvarnish it and revarnish it.
Badly.
I mean, you're not that bad at it. You're pretty good.
The hard part is like...
Did you do that table, your kitchen table?
No, I want to. That one's straight from the dumpster. Everything in here is literally...
Where do you... Yeah, because I'm like,
dumpster?
you didn't buy this.
Yeah, everything is like either like a rescue or like... or a hand-me-down from like when I was a kid. Like that's a hand-me-down from when I was a kid. I used to sit in that where the printer is.
Mm-hmm.
I used to sit in there and put a blanket over it and like pretend it was a car.
So thin.
I was so skinny. I wouldn't eat any of my mom's tortillas or her sopes.
It's 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall.
And then that's actually my old roommate where the record thing is at. I'm not gonna give it back.
Don't.
The chair is a thrift thing. It costs like $1.
Is this what you work in? No, you work in this?
No, I used the table that's outside is what I worked in.
Oh, okay.
This was given to me by a friend.
Is this where you work now?
I haven't worked. In
right, months. You've been off.
So,
are you going to work in that?
But like, no, that's gonna be my sewing desk. I want to put that with like a bunch of sewing stuff.
What doesn't she do?
Yeah, all those drawers I want like DIY stuff to be in.
Are any of these actually open?
No. You can open them. We have a bunch of hand sanitizers here. Just so you
open
know.
It. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh!
Just so you know that we're being COVID friendly here.
We're both vaccinated. We've been vaccinated for months. We've just been ignoring you. You're fully vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
I just got one like 7 months ago, and I've just been like putting the other one off. They keep calling,
how do you get boosters? Or how do you know when is your booster?
I think you just call the place where you got your
That's a lot of work.
Original one, and they can tell you when you can schedule a booster. I literally just like, I could have just shown up. I think honestly, my first 2 doses I scheduled, but the day I came, I got there early, and they just gave me them anyway. So I was just like, okay, well, that's fine. I got a rapid test for the first time a few weeks ago. Uh-huh. Do you remember when I got that done? Because I was like feeling sick and gross.
Oh, yeah.
It was my medication that I'm taking.
Really?
My mental health journey continues, guys. Yeah, I started Trintellix, which is like not an SSRI, but it's like some kind of inhibitor in my brain. I don't know, I'm doing things on the inside.
Stop! In the name of... That's what I think when I think of inhibitors.
No, it's some kind of inhibitor, and it helps your brain with depression and anxiety. So I've been taking that, and they upped my dose. And the first time I started taking it, I had like a headache and somewhat of a fever, but it went away like within a day. Mm-hmm. And now when I take it, I'm fine. But when I first started taking my second upped dose, when they were like, okay, time for you to up it, now that your body's used to it.
Is that how they decide that?
Yeah, so you started at a low dose when you're weaning off of the other medication, and then once you're starting that at a low dose, once you're like good and like your body's used to it after a couple weeks, they'll up your dose on it.
That makes sense.
And then they'll up it until they feel you're meeting whatever standards mental health professionals have for stability. But I'm on 10 milligrams now, but when I first started it, it gave me like headaches. I thought I was going to throw up. I was really tired and irritable. And I got a rapid test, the swab. Mm-hmm. They did that to me.
The nasal swab?
Yes, they did it to me twice because they do 2 at the same time, I guess. For like accuracy.
2 times each nostril?
They did like 2 tubes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think, literally 2 tests.
Yeah, I think it was like a double test, rapid test thing, and it was free, which was so good.
Did you hear that they're stopping that, I think?
Are they really?
I think so.
Oh.
I got a letter in the mail saying like, hey, your insurance is not going to cover like any COVID stuff. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
They really said fuck us.
Yeah. Well, I think it's to motivate people to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Basically saying like, hey, people that are vaxxed like have it under control for the most part and are being safe and like wearing masks. So like if you're not,
that's not a problem anymore.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd never had that before though, and I cried in the car because it hurt.
Yeah, they're awful. When I was on set this last month, we had to do a nasal test every day.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows. I got a nose piercing. I don't even know if that's. I don't know how long it's been.
It's been.
I know I got it during quarantine and after I moved,
yeah.
but I don't know if.
Yeah. We haven't seen it.
Okay.
What's that?
What's that?
It's really cute. This nose ring's really cute. It's dainty.
I know. She was showing me a bunch of different ones when I got it, and I was like, I don't really want like a solid color ring, and I don't really want one that's like super blinged out, because I had some that were like spider webs coming out of your nose.
Yeah.
And then they had some that were like bats, and then some that were like flower arrangements and wreaths, and I was like,
wreaths?
Yeah.
Oh, do a Christmas wreath.
No, they're so expensive.
Yeah, I mean a holiday or.
I don't even remember how much this one was. I think it was like $300-400, because it's like actual diamonds and gold.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
This wing needs Jesus. Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
going back again for that for a minute. Maybe I'll treat myself to a new one, but then I'll lose this one. I don't remember where I put my retainer for it. You know that little like staple they gave me when I got it at first?
Oh yeah.
I had like a little.
Your hole saver?
Yeah, and I just flipped it up and it looked like a staple. It was just thick, and I don't know where I put it. I have no clue.
They won't give you another one?
I think they'd charge me for it. No, I don't think they would charge me for it. I don't know. I can buy them online. They're pretty cheap, but I like to have the surgical titanium, because that one, it like won't rust. It's safe for the body.
Rust?
Yeah, because like stainless steel can still like rust and stuff, and titanium won't rust. It's body safe. It's meant like your body can heal better with it. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Is that what hypoallergenic means? I just used that.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I always wanted. I was trying to poke my ear. I heard it, but I didn't see it. I've always wanted to get multiple like ear piercings, but I'm like too scared
my
to do
ears.
it myself.
I pierced them 3 times too.
Yeah, that's super cute. Like I love people that have like it's super cute. But like I got my
expensive though.
Ears pierced when I was like a baby, like any normal Hispanic little girl. I was like fresh out the womb. They
didn't even know.
Boom. Yeah, didn't even know what happened.
Like you left the hospital and went to Claire's.
Yeah. I was like probably still in a stroller when.
Did you get it done at like a Walmart, or did you get it done?
I have no idea. I was a baby.
My sisters didn't get theirs pierced when they were babies. I don't think. I think Jennifer did, but my other 2 sisters didn't. And I remember one time we were coming back from the coast, and Mom was like, "Does everyone want to get their ears pierced except for you, Mikey?" And I was like, "Eh." And they got their ears pierced. And
you said,
they got their ears pierced at Walmart.
For real?
Yeah, Walmart used to do ear piercings, and it was lit. That is a big brush for your eyebrows.
It really is. I put like no product on
Caterpillars.
It's like the product that was already on there before.
It's eyeshadow.
This is like so old. It's like 2 years old.
You need to put that oil in it that like renews your makeup.
It's not dry. It will not die.
Anastasia, but Norvina, what are you doing?
It won't die.
What's in it, Norvina?
I got the little
brown.
pen. The
every Mexicana's color, medium brown.
Yeah, me.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, it doesn't smell expired.
Good.
Like the podcast is over and I'm barely done with my brows. I also can't even see how I look.
Why don't you have your glasses on? Oh, they're right here.
Because I'm doing makeup.
Why are your glasses like yellow?
Aw, you suck at MC. What? I like them. Oh, because they're like they're transition lenses. So like they get under UV light, they get like dark brown.
Oh.
So they're like a yellowy color. I wanted to look like a cartel person.
The only thing I don't like.
And these are sunglasses frames.
Oh.
Or they're supposed to be. This is like a sunglasses. Style.
Are they Warby Parker?
Yeah.
Nice. The only thing I don't like about having a nose piercing is picking my nose now.
Oh, I love the way that looks. So when like your nails are done and like people go like that and like itch at their nose. I love the way that looks.
It's the worst when you have your nails done. You can't get anything out of there. You can't. It's
You
really
can't
hard
get
to
the
something
goods.
out. No, you can't. Like, if you're lucky, you can peel some of your own skin off.
Look,
But
this is why I don't get my nails done. You see that?
they're badly taken care of.
Stripper, like this is like
Strippers
varnish.
have nice nails.
This is varnish.
Oh my god!
Like,
look at mine. This one's still blue from when I dyed my handbag.
yeah, I can't. Like it's really it's bad.
So we're very crafty here.
Yeah, we're crafty.
I've been dyeing a handbag that I wasn't using.
Oh, I went to that store. Tandy?
Tandy leather.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I told you.
And it's affordable.
Yeah, it's not expensive at all. It's like Hobby Lobby, except just specifically for leather.
I should have done this before I did my liner. Oops.
Is it dry?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like this liner. It's like a Maybelline something something. It like chunks off.
Your eyes are so matte. Wow.
It like chunks off like when you wash your face. It like balls up into little balls.
Oh.
Or not like balls, but like it like rolls into itself. Like it's like a
beads.
silicone. Yeah, like a silicone seal.
I know what
like
you're talking
cock.
about.
Like sucking. What is
Sucking dick and cock. What did she say in that most recent video? I've closed the door to the spiritual realm. I don't want any mediums or anyone to use any kind of divination in regards to me and my online presence. Do you remember that video?
Because
when she like came back or whatever?
Yeah, her comeback video. Because she was like, what is she on? Have you seen any?
I don't understand what was going on. And I was like, yes, people were doing that, but like, who fucking cares?
Like, I do not care that much. Like, I care enough to watch the video and like maybe watch like.
Graham said though it's bad for someone who uses divination to do it to somebody else without them knowing.
What is divination?
Or their consent.
What is
like
divination?
reading their tarot and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's bad juju.
Yeah. So I was like, is it worth the Twitch likes and streams?
Oh.
Is it worth the subs?
To do that for somebody without them knowing?
Yeah. Because like there's drama tarot channels on YouTube.
Ew.
Girl, every kind of drama channel exists. There's drama in the toy community, in the sewing community, in the knitting community. The only community without it right now is the beauty community, and it's because it has been outlawed. The girls have sued each other so much, and nobody has any money to be made or taken. Everyone's doing ExpressVPN sponsorships.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's trying to make back that money that got sued out of them with just like these little medial sponsorships. So
I've not watched like any beauty content in such a long time.
I only watch a few creators, and they're smaller creators, so they don't really get caught up in anything, and they kind of get straight to the point with their videos.
Are people still doing like makeup tutorials and stuff? Like, do people
Yes!
still turn out looks?
People are still turning out looks.
Cause like that's, I feel like whenever I got into like makeup content like that, that's what I was into. Well,
People actually doing makeup.
like people doing stuff that I could never in my whole life ever
Yeah,
even
like
do.
real, like artistic.
Yeah, or even
editorial.
like even like still like a going out look, what would be considered like a going out look, but just with like fun funky colors that I would not. I'm too much of a pussy to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I like
was always
Samantha
fun
Ravindal's videos. She's really funny.
Oh yeah, she's
I like-
cool.
And now that she's had a baby, she's just like, she doesn't even give a shit anymore. She's like,
She's fun on Twitter. She's fun to follow.
is
on
she?
Twitter. Yeah.
I think I used to
think
follow
that's
her
her.
on Twitter, but I don't know if I do anymore.
Okay, I'm done. I give up.
And she's done.
Oh no, I need a lip.
Oh, she
Does it
needs
still
one.
look like you can't even see anything because I
'Cause
have
you're-
glare. My God, what a waste! What a waste of makeup remover.
You use lipstick?
Yeah,
What is wrong with the lipstick? Is it like molded?
I made it.
Oh.
This was batch 1. So I have a one of my first quarantine projects.
Oh my
This
god.
is a Jaclyn Hill exclusive modeled after
There's
that.
like holes in it.
It's like-
Can you
I won't focus.
go into it? It is so gross looking.
Yeah.
There's
that
like
was like
holes
literally
in it.
that was literally
It's giving Jaclyn Cosmetics launch.
my
It's giving me SpongeBob SquarePants. It's giving me Esponja.
Bob Esponja.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was batch number 1. where we took all the pinky
You
nudes.
You didn't tap it.
We took all the pinky nudes and we mixed them together. We melted them.
Who's we?
Me, as in me and my multiple personalities. Me, my boredom, my anxiety.
I was like, you and Shane. Shane helped you with it.
No, he left me by myself. To my own devices.
This is what happens.
Yeah, I basically took all my lipsticks that I had and melted them together.
I need to give you that Pat McGrath one that I had for that lip balm.
Oh yeah, that bullet. Are you done with it?
Not yet, no.
Yeah.
It's taking forever to finish because it's in like one of my 12 bags that I have. So whenever I use that bag, I use it, but otherwise I don't.
Okay, I have a question because I also love me a handbag. Do you switch out every time, like completely? Like when you do a transfer from one bag to another, do you switch everything out completely, or do you have a compartment? Like, do you have bags within your bag?
So my larger bags carry some things that I don't carry in all of my bags, but standard. Actually, we'll do a what's in my bag video.
I love.
This is my newest baggage coach studio bag, I think. So what I carry in it is my wallet, a hair tie, some kind of hair tie. If I don't have one on my arm, it's in my bag. Lactaid, my phone charger. Lactaid. Yeah.
I'm like, Lactaid.
A mask, earplugs in case I'm staying the night somewhere. My phone charger stuff and this little blue thing.
Do you use reusable earplugs or disposable ones?
I think they're disposable, but I mean, like, I use them multiple times before I throw them away. My cologne, my earbuds, and then my keys and mints.
Ooh, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Is it?
Yeah. This is so cute.
Isn't it? I think it's really cute.
You should keep this and use it for your medication.
Oh my god, no. That'd be so stupid.
I love that.
No, yeah. There's a few things that I'll transfer, like those things in a lip balm, but in a bigger bag, if I'm carrying like multiples of something, like if I have more than one mask in a bag or receipts, or just like bigger items, like sometimes I'll carry my sunglasses with me in a bigger bag, but like with these bags, that since they're smaller, I have like a few bags that size. I won't take those. I'll just leave it in the car.
How often do you switch? Do you switch?
I switch my bags like every other day, if not every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't, like, because
You've not seen the collection.
No, I haven't.
They don't even fit on my door anymore.
I
literally have like 9 or 10.
I had to limit myself because I just like the way they look. I like a good craftsmanship of a bag. So like,
that's why I got this Coach one recently. Their craftsmanship is really good, and like for what you're paying, you don't get that with other brands. Like,
yeah,
if you buy a bag,
that's trash.
They're made to last, but they're here for a good time, but not for a long time. Let's say that. But Coach, I mean, you can find Coach bags from the 70s.
Coach is like Coach and Dooney and Burke are one of my favorite like vintage brands.
They fucking last.
And
is Dooney and Burke canvas? Like their print, not their leather. They're printed bags with little DB.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know if that's canvas or not.
I only like leather.
They're leather ones.
Bags.
Yeah. I mean, everyone likes their leather ones.
Like if I'm doing designer, like vintage designer, I only do leather.
Yeah.
Because like canvas, like I know myself, I don't take care of my bags.
It can deteriorate.
I'm not gonna maintain it. I'm not gonna put in the work that it takes to be doing all that. So
yeah,
a leather bag can take a beating.
Leather bags can take a beating and they can be restored. You can wash and clean them.
Yeah. I don't do all that, but yeah.
I do. Especially now that I like recently started dyeing that bag. I just finished dyeing it. I'm putting my last coat of not dye, but the protectant after the dye to keep it from transferring. I'm putting that on it tomorrow or the next day, sometime this week or weekend. Can we talk about the phone? The Pixel.
Oh yeah.
6. Just got a new phone. Third one this year. No, I did not break anything. I'm just an idiot.
A collector.
I'm just an idiot slut. I am the epitome of what happens when you give somebody like adult money. Like when somebody finally starts making money and it's like a disposable income.
Yeah.
I am like that person. Because I've bought so many handbags. Quarantine has been not bad on my wallet, but it's kept me from buying like takeout for a long time. It kept me from spending money that I would otherwise spend on like gas and stuff that like, you know, kind of just drains your wallet gradually throughout the week. Like, I'm not going out to eat for lunch at work anymore. I'm like eating at home. So I've just been spending the money that I've saved that I would otherwise be spending on like trivial shit on like actual stuff. And let me tell you, I have a full nail salon at home. I can do my nails, your nails. Graham and I can do each other's nails. We share products now.
Yeah.
It's insane. The next time you come over, you've seen my nail shit.
I've seen some nail stuff. Yeah.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Wait, so let's talk about it. So this is obviously like, would you say quarantine? Would you say quarantine is over?
No,
not the pandemic. Like quarantine, as in like you're holed up in the house. Like
not necessarily.
Obviously,
I would
people are
say
still
that.
working from home, but I feel like the companies that are gonna like
people are returning to work.
Yeah.
But a lot of jobs that you used to think that in-office employees had some kind of morale difference or anything like that, quickly learned over the pandemic that it's actually better for them to work from home. At least they're comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like
because I didn't like the idea of working from home until they like forced me to do it, and then now that I'm doing it, I wouldn't do it another way.
I was so excited to be at.
If they told me I had to come back, I'd look for another job.
Same.
It's like no.
But would you take a pay cut?
I never leave a job unless I have another one lined up that makes more.
Yeah.
So no. And that's on what? Period. But yeah, I would say not necessarily, I guess.
It feels like to me, I guess because I've been off. I took a leave of absence to do a gig last month, and right now I'm actually like off of work. I probably shouldn't have been.
How was the gig? You didn't even tell me.
It was really fun. It was, so I do production design for those of you
I always
that
say
don't
set
know.
design, but I know it's more than that.
Sometimes, I mean, set dressing is what I like to do the most. But production design is like the overarching umbrella term, and set dressing falls into that. So it's synonymous. So when you say that, that's why I don't correct you, because you're not wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I do production design and set dressing, art directing, all that stuff. And I hadn't done it since the pandemic started. My last gig was the very end of February. I had a gig that was supposed to be in mid-March.
Oh my God.
Right when the pandemic started.
Keep going what you were saying.
That one got canceled, and I haven't done a gig since. Offers have come. Netflix has called. Like,
really?
Yeah. And I turned everybody down.
Can you say for what or no?
It had a name, but I don't know if it was the real name, and I don't remember it.
Oh, it's like Project Blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had like a pseudonym or something like that.
Like Varsity Blues.
No, I don't know.
Operation Varsity Blues, the college admission scandal. That's what they called it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, like a whole bunch of, or like a handful of gigs throughout the year, I turned down because I just didn't feel safe. I got COVID last September, so I wasn't really trying to fuck around. Yeah, you got COVID
early on too.
Yeah, like it was, we
were like shook for a minute, and Jessica got it recently. I think I told you about that. She was in the hospital because she has like a autoimmune issue. And she was unvaccinated and had it, and after in the hospital while she was
did she not want to take the vaccination, or she couldn't because of her
she just didn't have time. She was working all the time, and she didn't, for whatever reason, like think it was necessary to take the time off of work from working, going to people's homes and doing hair, whatever. She
to each their own.
She left that hospital and was like, oh, I'm getting that vaccination.
Yeah, that's what, I can imagine that's a really isolating experience. I mean, being in the hospital already.
She said it sucked.
Yeah.
And me and my sister were like, we'll come visit you. She was like, no, I'm quarantined. They won't let you.
They won't, yeah.
Like, you can't come. I'm just stuck here until they think I'm better. Because she got to a point where she couldn't breathe at home. And when she got to the hospital, she had to be put on a respirator.
Did they give her, like, nasal sprays and stuff afterwards?
I think she got steroids, yeah.
Because I have that. Because my breathing is not the same. Like, I feel like I have a stuffy nose all the time.
Still?
Yeah.
You have long COVID.
Like, that's the only thing.
I hate that's a thing, long COVID.
That's the only thing that I have. Like, some people still can't, in my family, because my family got COVID because we were all in a social gathering
Do you feel
together.
stronger?
Absolutely not. I feel weak as fuck.
Do you feel stronger for getting it?
No, I don't.
What doesn't kill us, Nancy?
I don't know. Fuck that. Fuck resilience.
You didn't want it in the first place.
I didn't want it in the first place. No, yeah, we all got together for a family gathering, and a lot of us got COVID. Most of us got COVID.
That's
and
ass.
so it was there was like solidarity in the experience that we had it together.
Yeah.
Everybody was having it together because I was in Houston, so I was like
You were stuck
not
there.
at home,
Yeah.
but I was surrounded by family. Like I couldn't imagine having it here, because here I'm literally like I have like
No.
4 people that I can like somewhat count on.
Yeah,
like,
no, Jessica, the crazy thing with her is she got it and all of her kids got it.
mm-hmm.
And she was babysitting.
Which is scary too, because at that point I think that other strain was out to where kids like were getting sick because before that was
Her kids were asymptomatic, so I think she had regular COVID. Cool. She had generic COVID, but
store brand.
Yeah, store brand. But she Hill Country Fair, or Hill County Fair.
Who cares? I don't know.
Anyways,
we don't buy that.
she was babysitting her boyfriend's his baby mama's child,
mm-hmm.
and she had to stay with him too. So she had someone else's kid up in her house with her 3 kids.
Were they sick?
Yeah. No, none of them. They were all asymptomatic, but they were all positive. Their tests.
Okay.
And her boyfriend was stuck with 4 children.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicky nuggies.
Dino nuggies.
Right. Oh my god, have you seen that TikTok of the person that's getting Chinese food at the mall, and they're like zooming into like the what do you call that? The chicken that's like spicy. It's like orange chicken, but it's hot. General Tso.
Yeah.
Or General. I don't know how to say it. General Tso chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's dino nuggets.
Dino.
It's
what?
like, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? And like they're zooming in on it, and it's literally just dino nuggets covered in General Tso sauce. I'm like, did they fry them? I bet they're good, but like, that's not like chicken. Dino nugget chicken is not chicken nugget. Like, it's not proper chicken for a Chinese dish.
Was it? Is this at an actual establishment?
I'll show it to you. Yes. It's like a mall or something, because the food is like on display and they're getting everything picked out, like, and it's behind the glass, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just like zooming in on it low key, and it's like, I couldn't tell what it was either. I was like, oh my god, is something gonna jump out? Or oh my god, is it gonna move?
Yeah.
But no, I like looked at it and then I was like, is that? And I go
That's
to the comments.
Brontosaurus.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a stegosaurus, girl. Like, what?
That is hilarious. Oh, during the pandemic, the best thing happened outside of like me actually getting COVID.
I was gonna say something, that's why I was like, oh my god, but you go first.
There used to be a bar across the street, and living here in this apartment, I've been in. This is the longest I've ever like not moved apartments.
Same.
I've been in this apartment now for my 3rd lease.
I'm on my 2nd lease. We're adults now.
Yeah, I feel so established, even though it's still a fucking mess.
It's not ours.
There's nothing in the walls. It's not ours. No paint, no nothing. Like a thumbtack, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there was this bar that was across the street, and like, this neighborhood is probably has been my favorite neighborhood
It's chill.
that I've lived in.
And it's pretty quiet.
And the complex itself, like the people in the complex, like I've lived in student housing, like college housing, and it's always been very affordable, but very rowdy. Like,
You get what you pay for.
my car gets broken into. Well, my car gets opened because I left it unlocked. But shit gets stolen from my car. People don't mind their business. It's just like a lot. And in this particular like building or apartment complex, it's like, it just feels like grown-ups. Like, it's just grown-ups here. There's people of all ages. Like, everybody's super
But
friendly.
everyone's under the understanding that they're an adult.
Yeah, it feels like that. Like, everybody goes to work, comes home, chills, smokes a blunt, you know.
We don't get down like that over here. We go to work.
Yeah. They're not trying to hear all that nonsense. Like, it's
I think
not,
the loudest it's ever been was when we were doing the refinishing outside and I was playing music on the Bluetooth speaker.
I'm the one causing the ruckus. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always out there like,
And no one says anything.
oh no, they're like, what are you doing?
They're like, everyone's just like, wow, that's neat. What are you up to?
What you working on? And
It's
they
like
let
a
you pet their
mythical
dog.
forest.
Yeah, it's super nice here, and it's really small, which
Everybody
is what I
has
like.
a dog and everybody lets me pet them.
Yeah, people walk their cats.
Really? I've never
It's
seen
sick.
that.
Yeah, and there's
They
like,
actually walk them?
yeah, on a leash. the guy over here, there's an older guy that walks his cat, and there's another lady that walks her cat.
I want to walk Smooch so bad.
And there's 3 stray cats that like are like that hang around this side, these buildings. Well, they probably go all over, but I see them a lot here, and I think one of them is gone.
Oh.
And it was such a friendly cat. It was like a little black and white cat. It was so cute. But anyways, that bar shut down during the pandemic, obviously, because they were getting no business. And that place was vacant for like a hot second. And then an Asian restaurant opened up there. And I was like, bitch, I'm going to eat there every day. If my dollar
It's good, right? You said it's good?
It's okay. It's not bad.
What kind of Asian food is it?
It's like Thai. They have all kinds of stuff, but it's like mostly Thai food.
That's how a lot of Asian restaurants are. It's like they'll have like a large menu of one country and then just like little country menus. Like,
yeah, like
you want chicken fried rice? Okay.
Yeah, they have like your sweet and sour, your General So, your orange chicken for the basic people, and then they have like pho, banh mi, poke.
I did not get into banh mi and pho until like this last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Scott
gets it. I'm still with my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend now.
Pandemic boyfriend survived the pandemic.
Yes. I don't even know. Like, I think when we like our last one we filmed, I was like just meeting him.
And you were already dating for a couple of months.
No, because I know for a fact I talked about having syphilis.
Oh yeah. It was both. Because we did only 2 episodes, I think, last year, and one of them was like a wrap up of 2020, and I think that's when you talked about that, and then the second one. You talked about having a new partner.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was both in one. Shit, I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'm just glad we're filming again. I'm so happy we're filming again. It's natural to do with you because it's just easy.
Yeah.
Format. We're not on the regular Chanclas and Peaks format right now. We're literally just catching up live.
Yeah.
We've been catching up the last couple months since we've all gotten vaccinated.
Yeah, it was a while that we didn't like actually see each other.
That group chat was going strong, mama.
Yeah.
That group chat was we were holding it down in the group chat, you, Graham, and I. That's when I forced Graham onto a group chat with us because I was like, he needs to be part of this because I'm like just giving. It's just Nancy and me sometimes.
He'll add
something to this.
I'll disappear. Like
you ghost us a lot.
So when we refer to Graham as like a mutual friend, so me and Miguel met at our last place of employment, I guess, and Graham also worked there. Me and Graham still, I guess, kind of work there. It's a new company now, but we still kind of work there. And I like knew of him, but like never really spoke to him or like
you like saw him in passing a couple times.
I just like don't like harness friendships or relationships with coworkers unless
I forced you to be my friend.
Unless they're literally sitting next to me.
You weren't sitting next to me, but I forced you to be my friend. I had the freedom of not being tied to my desk anymore.
Yeah.
And I spent it all with you and Perla. Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing Perla. Perla's one of our ex-coworkers on friend. Monday.
When? For what?
Just to hang. So we're probably gonna
hang.
Come see us. I don't know what time we're meeting up. Or where?
Where? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know when or where, so it's not official yet. But she said
nothing's
Monday.
been confirmed.
So, but I need to message her today.
Is she vaccinated? She better be vaccinated.
I don't know. Good question. She lives out in the country, so
she don't need to be, but she needs to be.
I would hope so.
Honestly, ask her to hang at her place. So you can bug Beal.
I want to go there so bad. Just to be like,
wedding?
Oh my god, you can put like a shelf here. You can do like a little painting.
I think her house is pretty well dressed already, though.
Oh yeah, she went ham on those walls. Also, she's been trapped at home.
Yeah, that's true. Her house is cute. Every time she posted on Instagram,
and
she's
got
like,
land, bitch. I'm jealous of her.
Yes, like I don't see her driveway when she films outside.
Fuck that bitch.
I see it every time.
She has to walk a long distance to take her trash out.
She'd be getting on a dirt road before she gets on the driveway.
I went thrifting, like it was like during the pandemic. I think it was for around the time for her birthday, and I was just like out thrifting, and anytime I see like anything avocado or giraffe, I think of her. And so I saw this like metal like fixture. It was like a standing thing, or you can hang it too, but it was like
what a
metal.
Bitch! She doesn't want to hang out with me.
Metal cutouts of giraffes.
I practically invented her.
Well, like she always says like, oh, we should hang out. Like, you know those friends that are always like, oh, we should hang out, and then like no one ever makes plans. Everybody loves the theory of it, but like the actual concrete.
Everybody entertains the idea, but no one ever actually comes to
yeah. Or we should start a podcast. But we did it.
We did it, and it only took us a year to get back to it. A year and some change.
But yeah, we haven't set anything in stone. But I got her these little cutouts of like the silhouette of like 3 giraffes, and it was one tall one, like a medium one, and a little one. And I was like, oh, it's like your little unit. And so I bought it and I mailed it to her. But I 100% wanted to use it as an excuse to like drive to her house, because I asked her for her address, and I was like, I could just show up.
Just be nosy. You just want to look at her house. You just want to go
not
through
even
her
that.
shit.
It's just like I have like a like kinship, like an invisible, like completely on my side kinship to Perla. Because we just spend so much time.
I like the way she dresses. I like watching her when she dresses up and puts on outfits.
Oh yeah.
I think she's so
I feel like
cute.
she transforms.
She's like, because she'll cut. She's a t-shirt and sweats
moment.
girl most of the time.
Yeah.
But when she puts on an outfit, she has her own like specific style,
Yeah.
and I love that.
It's like girly, but like with a comfy twist.
Yeah, she's like comfy chic, and it's really
Yeah.
nice. I love that. I wish I could pull that off.
Yeah.
I'm just like dingy, dirty.
I'm in
boots.
I'm in pajamas now. That's
You're
my style.
literally always in your pajamas though.
Yeah.
You have a night shirt on though. She has a really funny shirt on today.
It just says hentai.
Till I die.
Till I die. I saw it on TikTok and I got one for Shane and he ended up giving it away. Or he gave all his like graphic band t-shirts away.
Is he too old for those?
But I kept mine. No.
I had a moment during the pandemic where I was like, I need to stop buying like graphic tees that
I'm a minimalist.
that don't serve me.
Mm.
And I just bought more like goth themed clothing. Like I have a bunch of like satanic t-shirts now.
Yeah.
They're all silly though.
Honestly,
I them.
the satanic church is doing a lot of good work for the people.
You know,
they really are.
They are. They're out here. They're out here more than your local churches are.
They're out here.
They're out here more than
protecting our rights to our bodily autonomy.
That's true.
They're really out here for us.
They are doing that.
They're saying, actually, this is a religious right that you can't fuck with these ladies and their ovaries.
I love that. No, what I said, oh my God, to like 10 minutes ago.
Welcome back to Scrambled Podcast.
No, yeah. The oh my God was, I just realized, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast. I started skating.
Oh, yeah.
Roller skating. Like, I've put thousands of dollars into this hobby. I'm not kidding you. I didn't know roller skates were this expensive.
Wait, so what was your relationship with skating and the skating community beforehand?
I went skating once for someone's birthday up at this skate place I go to now, but it felt a lot smaller, and I was a lot smaller. I was like in like middle school, high school.
Oh, no shit.
I went for like a friend's birthday, and I remember knocking every child there down. Anything smaller than me, I was like elbowing.
You said, me, I'm first.
No, like if I was falling, the child in front of me fell before I did.
Oh, no.
Because I was like, no!
I will not go down with this shit.
Yeah, and then I ended up getting the hang of it, but it was a really, really silly night. Cut to a year ago when I started.
Wait, so how did that thought, like, how did your like skating? That's the thing, because people were like making bread.
Yeah, people
sewing.
were doing a lot. They're figuring out how to do their nails and their hair at home. Brad Mondo made a living off of watching girls bleach the shit out of themselves and fail.
Oh yeah.
It started on TikTok. I saw a few videos on TikTok of girls having fun, doing their thing. Skating, roller skating.
I feel
to be
like
specific.
when you first get on TikTok, it's like dancing, skating. What else is like the first like generic things that you see?
Cooking
stuff,
like cooking videos.
Yeah. Then you get into satanic rituals.
Communism, communism, fetish talk, all of that. No, I'm currently on like abandoned house mental health TikTok, which I think it says a lot about me and my aesthetic than it does about anything else. That the For You page is the For You page.
It really
it's not
is.
Kidding.
Everybody else needs to like get
and
with their
cats.
algorithms.
I get a lot of cat content.
You like cats? I get puppies and cats sometimes.
I started because I saw it on TikTok, thought it was fun. Got me like a cheap pair of skates, which cheap in the skate world is like $200.
It's an expensive hobby.
If you want like really shitty ones that you can't mod or do anything with, you pay like $100.
Yeah.
And even they get cheaper, but like the cheaper they get, the less quality they are, less long they'll last. I have had nylon plates, but to not get into things, I've spent like upwards of $600 upgrading skates and just buying custom skates for myself.
Yeah.
You've seen all my skates; they're all really funny colors and silly little color schemes. But getting good has been the fun part. That's like been my favorite thing. When you first start skating, your inner thighs, oh my fucking god, ask Graham how his thighs felt like, because he's gone skating with me more than you have.
I got scared of going skating because the one time that I went, I got sick afterwards, and I was sick for like 2 weeks. I thought I had COVID again, and I was triggered.
With us?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I got super scared because I went skating. I had a blast, so I was like on that rink, and I was like,
oh, we did the hokey pokey.
Yeah?
We did the hokey pokey. You remember we did the hokey pokey and you got like tired.
I don't remember.
You were like, this is too much.
I remember being exciting when they started doing the unison dances that everybody loves.
Oh yeah. They do that like once and then they do like races and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I going was super fun. I like inlines, so I like kind of just like zooming
Yeah,
around.
you were lame and you got inlines.
I love
Graham and I are real and we got quads.
I just don't know how to maneuver those. Like, they feel super slippery and I don't know how to do cool tricks. So like, what am I doing? Just like running around in circles. Like,
I just learned how to do manuals on them.
What is that?
It's where your front foot you put on, or you can do it vice versa, but my front foot I'm on my back two and my back foot I'm on my front two. So you're only on 4 wheels
Those
with
are fun.
quad skates.
Those look fun.
They're crazy and you need a lot of leg strength to do it, but I can do it one way and I'm practicing the other way now.
Is that like I'm not good with being patient and like being bad at things and like
me either, but
learning things. So how has that process been for you?
I'm just grateful that I'm not falling anymore. The first time I fell was like the first time I seriously fell and hurt myself.
Yeah.
At the rink. I was on rink skates. This was before I bought my own. Before we left that day, I actually tried on a pair of the skates they were selling there to find out my sizing.
Yeah.
And then once I knew that, I got my own. But the first time I went to the skating rink, I fell on my fucking ass. And I didn't just fall. I did like everything you shouldn't do. I like did this. I got big.
Oh no.
I like threw my weight behind me and I didn't land on my side or this side or on my front. I landed on my back.
No,
I hit my head.
So scary.
I winded myself. And the most embarrassing part, I thought I was getting up quickly, but apparently my brain was just processing slowly.
Yeah.
And the guard, like there's always a ref. You've seen the refs on the rink where they like kind of scoot around and watch you. He came up to me and was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And I was like, you know how there's like that cement barrier around the rink covered in carpet? I was like, not
Is it
near.
cement?
It's something hard. It's not,
really hard. But
yeah, I don't think it's. If it's wood, it's really really thick wood.
Yeah.
Because it's like thick all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to climb over that shit, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "All right, it's okay." Like I was dying, and it took me like 3 minutes to get my shit together. Oh, no. And then my boyfriend, who's learning to skate with me, he knows how to skate too.
Wait, y'all picked it up at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the reason I picked it up was because I thought it looked so much fun on the internet. I wanted to be part of something. I was watching videos of people doing it and thought, I can get into this.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna fall. I know I'm gonna eat shit a lot, but it's gonna be something that I can like watch myself progress at, get better at, and get some exercise because I'm stuck in fucking doors all day doing my job. I need to step out. And it was like the middle of summer, so it was super fucking hot, but it was worth it to just be like out with someone and doing something.
Yeah, yeah.
During the pandemic, we would do it at a school where, it was shut down, but the whole like campus, any sidewalk was like that shiny cement, not just flat cement, but like the shiny like lacquered cement, and it was really really nice. So we just used that, and there was like a little circle square that they had of classrooms that were outdoors that all had it, and we would just skate around on that, and it was shaded, so it was really nice. We could do it in the rain, in the sun, in the shine, anything. Yeah. It was really cool. And then we had to stop because school started. And then we started going to the rink, and I still go on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I still know all the tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. Wait, so like your inner thighs are what like
that is like
in the beginning?
When you are learning how to skate, the first thing you have to learn is that skating isn't walking, and that's why it's called skating. So you're not like taking steps forward like you are when you're walking. You're like literally learning how to balance on both of your feet. And to do that, you have to have edges. And with quad skates, there's inside and outside edges. And then there's like front inner edges, back inner edges, front outer wedges, back outer edges. So it's all just it's learning how to balance on your trucks in certain ways to keep you from falling. And now I can like skate on one foot and do all kinds of. It sounds like so lame, But if you have ever learned how to skate or know how to skate, you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
that when you gain the balance and the light bulb clicks and you like just start gliding, it's so rewarding.
And like that's why it looks so easy too. Like it looks
because these people have been
effortless.
doing it for so long, it's just second nature to them. And to me now, that's me. I go to the skating rink and I don't have to use an entrance. I can just climb over the wall and
Yeah.
because that's you've seen me do it. Like I just pop over the wall and start and go backwards.
Yeah.
But when I first started, it was fucking difficult and it was so trying. But I am glad that I started outdoors and not indoors, because now when I go outdoors, it's like I can do this no problem because I started outdoors. But when I go indoors is like when I can really wild out. Because like I'm in a controlled space.
Wait, so what's the reverse of that? Like when you learn indoors?
When you learn indoors, you're doing it in a controlled space. There's AC. There's no rocks. It's a rink that's been like lacquered specifically for skating. Versus outdoors, you don't necessarily know the texture you're going to be on.
You're not in control of all the variables.
Yeah, there's not someone to make sure you're okay if you fall.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're doing to do it outdoors and to do it alone. Which I can skate alone outdoors, just fine. But I don't because creeps. But
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been like my biggest gain during the pandemic is just learning how to skate and like moving around on it.
That's fun.
It is fun. I love it.
And also like you don't ever forget it. Like
no, it's like riding a bike. You just pick it back up.
yeah. Like I feel like no matter how long it's been since you've last skated, because like when I went with y'all, it was like in the summer. It's been a while. When I went with y'all, like even though it's inlines, are inlines easier?
I've heard they're easier, but I've never done them myself just because I don't want to try on dirty skates anymore.
I feel like,
I don't want to try on skates that aren't mine.
Yeah.
Because they look stinky sometimes.
To me, they feel easier. I feel like I can control.
You're not having to distribute your weight on two different edges. You're on one edge.
Yeah.
And your foot kind
exactly.
of bends to like whatever that edge is needing you to do.
Yeah. So I don't know how to do tricks and all that. Like I've never invested my time in skating like that to do all that kind of stuff. But like in terms of just moving forward and going, and just staying on my feet and balancing, inlines feel a lot easier.
And it's so communal, isn't it? Like when you go there, don't you feel like just like everyone's trying to have a good time?
Yeah.
That's why I don't know if you noticed when I was there, I like asked somebody how to do something and he was like, "Oh yeah, let me show you," because I knew who
Yeah.
it was.
I feel like all skating communities are like that though.
Yeah, because nobody wants to see anyone fucking eat it.
Yeah, or like get hurt or like stop the party.
Yeah, that's never fun. So that's been my adventure with that. Oh, and the inner thigh thing, like it just takes a long time to build up that strength.
Yeah.
And it took me even longer because when I first got hurt, I wasn't like standing properly afterwards. Oh. I was like slouching a little bit, and you're not like to have proper skating stance. You're supposed to have like a straight back, and you're supposed to bend your knees to like keep your balance. It's not the other way around where like you're putting your weight forward or anything.
Yeah.
And I was like slightly slouched because my back was injured, and it took like 6 months to heal. Yeah, and then I was sleeping wrong because of it. It was, when like you're injured and you do something and you injure something else, it was all kind of stacked, and it took me a long time to get to where I am now with like my skating stance and my style. But it's been a journey. So
who like was there like a skating like TikToker or like YouTuber or something that you really really liked that like taught you stuff?
No, not necessarily. Actually, there is. There's one influencer on YouTube. Her family, I think, owns a skating rink called the Fountain Valley Skating Center, and her name is Dirty Deborah Harry, and everyone calls her Dirty Deb. That woman, I go to her for everything. If I'm trying to people will catch me at the rink watching her videos on my phone.
Oh, really?
Like, she's the most educational. She gives you the most in-depth. She does what she calls her quick and dirty style.
Nothing but facts.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one you showed us?
Yeah, the girl. The one that I showed you before we went to the rink.
Isn't she like an older lady?
She's a little older, yeah. She's like in her 30s, 40s. But she's super sweet. She gives you the facts. She breaks it down real quick. She calls it her quick and dirty style, which is I like. Because she doesn't bullshit. And then there's videos where she'll do the same subject, but in depth and give you all the meat and potatoes, which is nice. But I started watching her videos, and and also skating is one of those things. Nobody thinks this, but you can be any size. You can be you can look however you
Super
do
inclusive.
and get on the rink. Yeah. As long as your feet fit in skates and you can get up and move, there's no reason you can't get on a pair of skates.
Yeah.
And my little sister had a friend who went to the skating rink the other day, and she's a bigger gal. Mm-hmm. She fell and someone called her fat and told her to lose some weight before she decided to get on the rink again. And this was at my skating place. Mm-hmm. This is where I go skating, and that's usually a very good environment. And it's usually never like that. I've never run into anyone like that. I've ran into a Karen, and I scared her out. We'll talk about that. But this girl, someone told her that. And if that happened while I was there, and this was my friend, I would kick that person's ass. I would absolutely beat their ass. Because I know...
that had to have been somebody from the party.
It had to have been somebody either from that party or somebody at the rink who was either a regular, which I doubt because regulars don't treat people like that. No. Everyone wants to see everyone succeed. They either leave you alone or they offer you help. Yeah. No one talks shit to anyone like that. I've never had that experience. And I've like asked random people to help me, and some people have offered to help me. Mm-hmm. I had a girl, she reminded me so much of you. She looked just like you without glasses, from Spain. And she didn't speak English, but taught me how to do a crossover. That's hype. I was like, what? She like watched me do it, and then she like grabbed me by the hips and like grabbed my legs while I was moving and showed me how to do it. Yeah. And I was like, this girl doesn't even speak English and wants to see me win. Like, yeah. That's hype. Boom. It was great. It's a great environment usually. And I was just like, give her my Instagram, give her my number, tell her to like message me if she wants to go skating, and she can come skating with me on the Saturday. Yeah. And have fun and learn how to skate properly and, like, and be better than the asshole that did that to her. Like, fuck that. I want her, like, I never go to the skating ring and think, don't have fun. I always want to see everyone having fun. If you're struggling hard and you're falling, and I know it hurts when you fall. Yeah. On that hard ass wood floor, I know it hurts. So I offer help. And if you say no, fine, have fun falling. But if you do say you want help, I'll, give me your palm. We'll hold palms, and I'll show you the balancing act that skating is. Like, I always want to see people succeed there, and it's so awful to think that somebody was rude to her, and she was like, I don't want to go back.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, I hope it didn't discourage her.
Yeah, she said that she didn't want to go back, and I told Jessica, I was like, tell her to go back, and if she wants to go back with somebody, she can call me. Because fuck that. I love skating. Fuck that. I don't care if she's big. We will both get in skates. We'll be fat together.
It really is like...
We'll take up all the space on that fucking rink.
Because it really is so rewarding. Like, with any skill, any trade, whatever, it's just like I get really intimidated by investing and learning or trying to learn
crypto,
like that. And
you're learning. I wasn't really that good. Never
woodworking, because it's such like a male dominated thing where it's like power tools. It's like specific ways that things have to be done or have been done, and like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I just like with any DIY or making stuff, like I just like the reward of like learning how to do it and executing it and just like
getting better at it.
The progress,
like the progress that like from you can look at your first project and like your last one, and the stark difference between them.
Like when I first started production design, like I didn't know the rules, I didn't know the lingo, the film lingo, I didn't know any of
everyone
that stuff.
Starts somewhere,
and like it really does take that person to like take you under their wing, like whether they're there all the time or not, but just like one person to be like encouraging you to keep going, or just like keep sending you stuff, like especially if they see that you're interested in it and you're good at or like decent at it, to just like keep motivating you. I have somebody like that in film, and like honestly if it weren't for that person, I probably wouldn't have done this last gig, which was like a feature film with a big ass budget, super chill. Like it was.
Do you know what it was? Can you say what it was?
No, I signed something.
Damn it! Can you tell me afterward?
Yeah. Yes. I signed a thing, but like it was a really good project, especially like going back to what I was saying before. Like I hadn't done a movie since the pandemic started, and like in the summer of this year, I went to LA just for a vacation and
took a lot of edibles and cried.
Cried a lot, and like I have a lot of friends in LA, but
that's all I remember you telling me about your time in LA was that you took edibles and you cried every time.
Like that was my whole like pandemic experience. Well, minus the edibles. But like I went with like fun people and like we had a fun time. It was great. But like there was just like a lot of feelings. And like LA right now is so different from when I lived there back in 2014. Is it garbage?
I mean, it's always been garbage, but like, is it like extra garbagey?
It's just like like actual literal garbage. Yeah. Actual literal smell of piss. Yeah.
It's like New York, but with sun.
Oh, the weather's amazing, immaculate. Like, I would live there just for the weather. I would live in California just for the weather.
That's why it's so expensive.
It's so fucking
You can buy a house without AC, though.
Honestly, you don't even really need it.
But, like, if you do need it, then you're kind of fucked.
Oh, you're fucked. Absolutely. Yeah.
You're buying a window unit ASAP.
Yeah. I think the part that bummed me out, it was not only the headspace that I was in, obviously, because, like, I was in that mode of, like, do I want to do film at all anymore? Because like,
oh my god, you were on a journey in LA.
I was on a journey and I was like edibles in LA.
That's an A24 film if I've ever heard of one.
I took so much. Like it wasn't a lot because my tolerance is really low because I don't do
that's like a bling ring spinoff that nobody asked for.
Nobody asked for, nobody wanted, nobody, yeah.
Oh my god.
There was no demand for it. But like, yeah, I think that headspace was like, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm just gonna have fun, whatever. It was a very non-committal thing. And like I saw somebody that I went to film school with, and it was literally the first narrative film set that I was on. So like that was the first time I think I was doing like assisting hair and makeup. And I had like a very honest conversation with this person because I helped this person move out. Like they went through a whole bunch of stuff right before they left Austin after grad school, and then they went to LA and they're just like, new chapter, like this is over, dead and gone. And like,
don't we all?
They went over there and they're chilling, like living their life in LA. And I wanted to see somebody from like Austin while I was over there, so I messaged her and we had like a 4-hour lunch and we were just like talking. And like I love doing this podcast and I love like hanging out with you and Graham and stuff like that because like in like I don't know if this is something about me or the people that I surround myself with, but it's just like it can get real deep real fast.
Oh, we go there all the time. In like, the group chat, in person,
yeah,
in the middle of eating fucking wings.
And I love like super happy fun times and like silly goofiness. I love that and I will entertain that.
But to get down to depths with people.
But like knowing people and like knowing, I feel for that girl. Like that's why I was thinking like while you were telling your story, I was just like, I hope she didn't get discouraged, because that's like the shittiest feeling. Like when you're excited about something, like this might have been a super passive, like it's just skating, you know, but you don't know what her mentality was like going into it.
She fell like, and it was her first time trying.
This might be my new thing.
She was having fun. She was with her friends at a party. Like they were having fun.
And like feeling that sense of community and like something that you belong to is like at the like
it's very validating. It's
human
very nice.
Level.
Yeah.
Like what we're meant to
part
do.
Of a tribe, part of like a group of something. It's a really nice little thing. And to be discouraged from someone that's like slightly better at it than you, which I already know the type of person that did this to her was not very good.
Ain't all that.
Could have probably used a few more lessons himself on how to do it, and was only saying it because she was in the way, which means he doesn't know how to get out of the way. So that, like, I've already, like, analyzed the situation in my head, and I'm like, fuck him. I want to teach this girl how to get way better than him.
Yeah.
I want her to be doing I want her to do what I did to that Karen, which I will get to now. I think I told you I knocked on a child at the roller rink a few weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
Well, she was...
A few weeks ago?
A few weeks ago, yeah. This woman had, like, her kid. I don't know if they were, like, part of a party or not, but she had, like, a son, her husband, and a daughter. And they were all skating, and none of them knew how to skate, but they were doing that annoying shit where you like hold hands and link together. And I was like,
and take up so much space.
Take up so much space in the rink, like form a line across the rink where you have to go one direction.
Yeah.
It's not a free range rink. No, I don't think any rink is unless it's humongous. You have to go one direction. They call it the right skating direction, but it's literally just skating one way. And then sometimes they'll twist it up and be like, okay, everybody, now it's time to turn around.
Yeah.
And then that's when you find out who can't skate. But because it's really funny.
In that pivotal moment.
Yeah, because literally it's a pivotal moment. You have to stop and
pivot. Yeah.
And it's really funny seeing people turn around. But she
do a 20-point turn.
She wasn't even on the rink. She wasn't even skating. She was like on the side rink taking photos and stuff and videos.
But still on the rink, like in skates.
No, she was off the rink doing videos and stuff of them.
Oh, okay.
And they're all coming up, and she was like, she wasn't there, but the daughter was like in front of me, and her son was like, he detached from her for like a second or something, and I was like, I went between them, and I couldn't like, I tried to not make contact with them, but they made contact with me, and like, as a reflex, as somebody who skates at a rink who knows what happens when somebody who's falling grabs you, like, grab my hand. Grab my hand. Grab my arm.
Oh.
Yeah, grab my arm. Like, I do that. Like, if I've had people grab me and try to bring me down with them, and I've fallen, and I also I know how to fall. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to learn how to fall when you skate.
Yeah, otherwise
because
you'll get hurt.
Fuck yourself up, yeah. So I bent my knees, did that, and she fell, and I think her brother fell too, but he was like taller and like, you know, he was older, so he didn't really care. Yeah. And then I don't know if their dad fell. He was like holding onto the side of the rink.
Oh, so, yeah, they're all holding hands.
Yeah, so he was like holding, and they like all like two fell and whatever, and I like, it's a rink, you have to keep going, you can't stop.
Yeah.
So they fell, and I didn't want to be part of the mess, so I went around in a circle, and I come back around, and her mom, she's crying in her mom's arms, and she's not even like off the rink
How old
yet.
is the kid?
She's like, I told you, like 7 or 6.
Oh,
like
okay.
not very old, but old enough to know better than to grab a stranger's arm at a rink.
Yeah.
But whatever. That was her reflex, and that's what she did, and that's what I did. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to fall with her. I'm not responsible for someone else's fucking kid. Mm-hmm. So she fell, and she walks up to me, and I walk up to her, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. You know, we kind of all got bunched up there for a second. You know, I'm talking to her child. I'm apologizing to her child.
To the kid, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I think we got bunched up for a second, and I really didn't mean to make you fall. Are you okay? And she's like crying, and her mom's like, you hurt her. And I was like, I know, that's why I'm apologizing, because of what happened. She was like, I just think you need to be more mindful of other people. And I like switched up, and like my left brain kicked in, and I was like, well, I would make a recommendation that you don't have people who can't skate all hold hands. I wouldn't let unexperienced skaters hold hands with each other, because that's just asking for trouble.
All 3 of them.
Yeah. And that's what she said, and she was just like, oh, so you're just gonna, and then I just kept skating. She, in the middle of her little rant, it was like she forgot that I'm not your child. I'm an adult, and I don't give a fuck about your kid. So I'm just going to continue what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like in my headphones. So after a couple more laps, I stop and get a breath, drink some water. Mm-hmm. And Scott's with me. And he's on his headphones doing something, and he's like reading something because he can't skate that day. His like leg was hurting or something. Mm-hmm. And he was just on his iPad messing around, and I'm like listening to my music. Like we don't talk when we're at the rink because it's so loud anyways. Mm-hmm. It's like a bonding thing. Mm-hmm. So
it's what is it? Parallel play.
It's parallel play.
I love
like,
that.
We kind of do our own thing, but we're both doing the same thing.
Together.
We pass each other up on the rink and go boop sometimes.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So I stop, he's sitting there, and she skates up to us. Well, because she has her skates on now, and she's like, you know, you're a kid, blah, 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 blah. And Scott, like, looks up at her for, like, half a second, and, like, looks down. I don't think he realized she was even talking to him. And, like, I wasn't listening either. And then she, like, skated away. And I was like, I think she called me your kid. And he was like, ugh. And, I was like, whatever. And then, she like kept every time I passed her on the rink, she'd like roll her eyes at me or look at me ugly. So I started to do tricks in front of her and her daughter. Every time I would pass them up,
peacocking?
I would no, not even peacocking, literally like getting in the way. Like I was doing what they did.
Yeah.
I would get in front of them, and I'd skate real slow, and they'd have to slow down because they don't know how to move out of the way because they can't skate. And then I do a transition backwards and start skating backwards in front of them immediately. And it's like my hair goes like I'm like that close to them, and I'm doing all of that. I made it really difficult for them to be on the rink, and I made sure to do it to her mom and not her, because they were still doing that shit where she was like holding her up by one arm, like dislocating her, like holding her like this, and it was like her balance is completely off. She's going to fall. She's never going to learn how to skate, this poor child. She's not going to learn until she's like a teenager and goes alone.
So she was like too old for the little...
She should have gotten one, but they didn't get her one because they're like $15 or something. But like a worthwhile investment for your child if they can't skate. Just get them a skate mate.
Yeah.
Like they didn't get one, and I was like, that's her fault.
Yeah, because you only usually see like little kids with that.
She was old enough. She was tall enough to use one, but her mom, they just didn't get her one for some reason.
Yeah.
They wanted to be with her. They wanted to like take videos with her and stuff. And it was like, go somewhere else for a photo op. Go stand in the Bluebonnet field. Like, don't do that. Do it somewhere that's not crowded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, be those parents. Don't be these parents.
Like, using kids as like a photo op and like a prop is like one of my biggest pet peeves in like the whole world.
My favorite though, when I go to the rink and see kids, is kids who just fall on their ass, but they get up every time.
Yeah.
And they just keep going. And they don't stop till they're tired. I've seen all kinds of kids at the rink. There are also the kids that don't want to be there. And they skate. Really? They get on the rink, skate, fall one time, and they're like, I'm out. That's it. And they cry and they like throw a fit on the rink, and everyone's way on the floor and everyone's skating around them, and the ref is like, please take your child off the rink until they're ready to skate again. I want to come back here. Like, it's so great. But this one,
and it's their birthday.
Yes, it's literally like their birthday. But this woman was just off the deep end with her kid, and I was just not having it. I'm not a mom. I don't care. I don't care about your kid in a public space. I'm sorry. She's not special to me. She's special to you, and that's great, but for you, she's not the center of my universe, so don't make this about me. Yeah. I wanted to apologize to her daughter. I wasn't apologizing to her. I didn't hurt her.
That's so weird. Like, I'm on I think I tweeted about this a couple weeks ago, where I was like, I'm on gentle parenting TikTok, but I don't have any kids, and I think it's because I'm baby.
You're just like healing yourself.
I'm like reparenting myself.
This is how it should have been.
Yeah, honestly. Oh my god. I should have had wooden toys.
I should have had this. This is how they should have treated it. This is how they should have. The one with the mom whose kids got in her makeup. Have you seen that one? With the two little boys.
I love her. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. They make coffee. What is it? Oh, I don't remember.
She like talks about exactly what you need to do with the child and like the proper parent. She makes them clean up their mess, and then she explains to them, if you want to make a mess, then this is
like, if you need messy time, we can go have messy time.
We can figure out a way for you to do messy.
You can go play in the dirt. You can go play with paint. Yeah. You want some beans? We'll play with beans.
But you don't touch my things. Yeah. You do not touch mommy's private things.
And then she makes them, what is it called?
Because they got all up in her makeup. They took every concealer of foundation shade she had, smeared it all over them Alex Stroh's mama.
Oh, I felt for her so bad.
Cut into like child fingernails in my eyeshadow palette. I think not.
Her Juvia's place was all messed up.
Her Juvia's like, she was renting at that point. Like, it was not her place.
But like, one thing that I like is that she mentions, it's like she uses a specific terminology for it. I don't remember it, but she's like, it has to be a consequence that's directed at the thing that they did. So like, in that situation, they made a mess of her makeup, so like the consequent / punishment, quote unquote, for that is that you clean up the makeup. You don't like give them a spanking and take their iPad away, because they don't even know.
They're not going to be able to relate that to anything.
Yeah, they're going to be like, okay, so now I just can't use my iPad.
I want to know if she bites back. I want to know if she ever bit them back, because you know kids do that one thing at one point where they bite you.
Oh.
My sister bit her kid back, and they never did it again.
No, she'll like explain it to them. I've seen her where it wasn't biting. I think it was her. I don't know if it was her or another creator, but it was the hair pulling, because you know how the kids do the hair pulling too. Yeah, they'll do the hair pulling. She's like, no, mommy doesn't feel safe when you pull the hair. We don't pull hair. She's like, if you want to touch something or play with something, we can do that, but we don't pull hair. And like, I don't know, it's super cute. I love the little gentle parenting. She's one of my favorite creators.
It's not even gentle, it's proper. It's the most stable parenting I can think of.
I think it's just like, honestly, like, now my nephew, I'm not having kids, I don't plan on having kids anytime soon, but it's just like, I can't be trusted with that. But like, my nephews are like, have kids or having kids, and I just think like, kids are so smart. And like that kid, like, if that parent would have let you speak to her kid like she had some agency, that kid would have been like, you know, like, she wouldn't have internalized it and like seen it as like a big bad thing, or like not been able to connect the dots that she was gonna fall anyway, and it's okay to fall, and it's okay, like, those other kids to just like get back up and still enjoy your time, or like, or throw a hissy fit.
I came over and apologized. Yeah, I wanted to like fix that and for like her. I wanted her to know, like, hey, I didn't mean to throw you. That wasn't your fault or mine. It just happened. Yeah. and let's.
And you didn't throw her. You just let her.
No,
fall, which was already something that she was gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, once you step on that rink, you kind of release yourself to that.
You sign a waiver before you get on the rink.
You are gonna fall.
Before you get into the area where the rink is, you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Or flash a little card that states the terms.
Yeah. So like, if like she was gonna learn that lesson by falling, but like a lot of people don't treat kids with that like respect where like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
And like they didn't need that necessarily, but like you going out of your way or whatever to being like, hey, you're a person, hey person, sorry that like that happened, that was an unfortunate situation,
I felt bad about it, and the ref
I'm
even
sorry
said
that I couldn't rescue you in that
Yeah.
situation, but you are not my responsibility. Like people go all of their lives, like little girls especially, like grow up to be like full adult women in society that think that it's other people's responsibility to rescue you.
Yeah.
And it's like little things like that action like all add up together where it's like actually nobody gives a fuck about you.
Yeah. No, and you know what the funny thing is? I didn't mention this. When I left and like skated away and like, you know, took a little time to myself because I was like a little mad about it. I was like, dude, fuck her, whatever. I sit down and the ref who was on the rink at the time comes up to me and she's like, hey, you know, I just saw what happened. That was an accident. I totally understand. Mm-hmm. You did the right thing. Yeah. To apologize. That was really sweet of you. Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. I would have said the same thing to not have, you know, unexperienced skaters link up like that. That is not safe.
Yeah.
I was like,
thanks.
I was like, I know. Thank you for validating that. But like, I felt nice to have someone outside of our view who actually worked there and was a professional skater, like say like, no, like what you did was the right thing. Like you apologized to the child. You didn't engage with the mom until she engaged with you, and you made perfect sense in your explanation for everything. Yeah. So, and I was like, good, I don't feel any guilt now. I'm gonna make her feel like shit. That was just me being petty. Literally, I was Derby girl. I was Elliot Page in that one Derby movie that they were in. He was in.
Oh, I don't really.
Elliot Page. Can we talk about that?
Let's talk about it.
I'm so happy that he's living in his truth.
Same.
I didn't see that one coming. I thought he was just a lesbian, but it turns out Elliot Page is a man, currently in that transition phase. I wonder how that's going to affect Umbrella Academy.
Honestly, I feel like that was a lot of people's first thoughts.
They because were like, you're still making that, aren't you?
They have 2 seasons?
I think so, and I think they've gotten renewed.
A lot of people really loved that
I don't know if Elliot's going to have to die, because I don't know how you make... I guess you can.
I've never seen the show, so I don't know how it plays out.
Well, Elliot plays a woman on the show, so I don't know if he'd want to keep doing that for a check. But I mean, to each their own. They've had people who aren't trans play trans people.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll make it part of the storyline.
I think that'd be interesting. I think that'd be cool.
That would be super cool.
Yeah. I don't want to see any bad wigs.
Honestly,
I've never even watched Umbrella Academy, but I don't want to see any bad fucking wigs. I am done with bad wigs. I don't want to watch this
on Queens like to watch.
I'm rewatching True Blood, and the wigs in that show, the hardest friends I've ever seen.
I think it's because like straight people, it's like straight people and white people don't know nothing about wigs, don't know nothing about lace.
That Khaleesi wig in Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen's wig, that was not a cute wig.
It didn't even get like decent until even, like season 4.
In terms of like wigs, if we're gonna get into wigs, Eleven's wig.
Oh.
That went from like it went like these little boys had like a $300 wig just sitting in a trunk somewhere. And then all of a sudden when she runs into the woods, it turns into like a Party City wig. Yeah. I was like, what?
It's because HMU does not want to use the nice wig for something that's not a hero shot.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like,
I wouldn't either.
It was a completely different wig, and I was
you're
like,
all the way out there in the frame, you're getting the rubber gun, and then when you get into the inserts and the close-ups, we can get you the real gun.
I'm just like, they literally, like, it wasn't even the same wig, same haircut. Like, it wasn't even a lace front.
It went from a bob.
She went from having a lace front to having a backwards hard front. Like, I didn't understand. That was like, that whole episode was like me just being like, but where did the wig go? Did she have 2, like... Did she trade it for something? Like, what? Did she lose it in the upside? Like, what? How? What happened to the good wig?
Oh, when is Stranger Things gonna come back? I wonder.
I think they just had a little ad on their Twitter for
Ooh.
it. So I think it's coming back soon. It always comes back around this time of year, so.
Didn't it come back last year?
I did not
during
watch the
Halloween?
last season. The one in the 80s?
Yeah. It's
I
okay.
don't. Well, the one, not the Russia one. The one where they start talking about Russia, the Upside Downs in Russia too.
Oh, was that the latest season? God, how many seasons it have? I thought it was just.
I don't know. I stopped watching it after a certain point.
I don't know.
I think I missed a
I've seen
season.
the 80s.
I'm willing to rewatch it. It's only like 12 episodes each time, so.
Ooh, have you seen? So I haven't even.
Winona
finished
Ryder
watching.
can only take so many checks.
I love.
I'm gonna hit my vape for ASMR purposes.
I love her. That sounds cool. Did you do
Spooky.
tricks?
I can do rings. Oh, and I can do the little cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I did that the other day while I was at work.
Oh,
I
that
clocked
vine,
in.
that vine where
Elliot.
Adam.
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 Yeah. I remember that one. That guy's big on YouTube now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
I think
great.
so, if I'm not mistaken.
I love it. I love a glow.
Matt something.
I
yeah.
love a success story. Adam.
Adam, and he like looks so sad. And he like that had like a throat hit. Like, yeah, I've started vaping again because I used to smoke cigarettes, but now I'm on the electronic nicotine. I find it more rewarding because there's a flavor. What weirds me out is that they sell tobacco flavored vapes.
Ew.
Isn't that? I mean, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, you can buy a tobacco flavored vape.
Does
with,
it hit
like,
the
nicotine.
same? Have you done that?
Why would I?
I don't know how stupid you are.
Also, there was a dude, like, you see how big this little thing is? Like, my tank on this thing? Like, it's a fairly large tank.
Shoot.
Yeah, it's, like, fat. It's, like, a bubble.
Yeah.
There was a dude at my vape shop the other day who had one that was, like, the unit, it was a unit. It wasn't, like, this is, like, a portable vape. I have, like, a slight one that's, like, double the size at home that holds twice as much battery. Mm-hmm. This guy had one that was, like, this big. And also this big around.
This guy had a car battery strap with a backpack strap.
He had like one of
rolling
those
generator.
One of those like big flashlight batteries. Like I don't know what the fuck it was. It was rechargeable or something. And it was like it had like a tank on it that was like you could have a beta in that. It was like the size of the little cups of betas you get at Walmart.
Like why do you need that much juice? Like wouldn't it get bad?
I was like
at some point?
No, it takes forever to go bad. And you actually, when you make juice for the when vape companies make juice, it has to sit for a minute.
Oh really?
Yeah, because the flavor deepens and the oils like steep a certain way, and like for all the flavors to fully bloom when you hit it, you have to let it steep for a bit. Especially when you buy from homemade companies.
Good soup. It ferments.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen that TikTok? That's like me this whole episode. Have you seen that TikTok of the two? I don't know if they're drag queens or what have you, but they're like gorgeous, gorgeous girls, love, and one of them is like Caliuchis, and then the other one is like gorgeous, gorgeous girls, love, and they say something Lana Del Rey or Marina and the Diamonds,
yeah,
and then right after that she says and soup.
And soup. No, I haven't.
Soup.
I think
It's
I know
really
who
cute.
you're talking about, but I haven't seen that one specifically.
Yeah, they're really silly. They're always filming in like the dark or like parking
At
lots as they're
night.
walking in.
Yeah.
They're like
Are they
walking in from
blonde?
somewhere.
Or do they change? I think I've only seen videos in which they're blonde.
I think so too. Yeah.
Are they New Yorkers?
Oh, not the skinny ones with the tall, not the tall skinny ones. Not those two.
Oh, okay.
It's like too random, and that's why I'm not sure if they're, I'm not sure of gender identity.
in the
there.
drags.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about that, but they're really funny.
No, I don't know if I've seen that one. Then.
And soup.
And soup.
I thought it was really cute. I was like, those are women. Regardless of where they are identifying as, they are women. Caliuchis, Lana Del Rey, and soup.
And soup.
Oh,
Honestly,
Marina and the Diamonds and soup.
Marina and the Diamonds.
And honestly, gorgeous, gorgeous girls really do love those three things. Unanimously.
It's true. She goes by Marina now.
It's just Marina. We've
dropped the diamonds.
We were the diamonds. She's been specific about that.
Oh, okay.
We were the diamonds. She's told us at one point we were the diamonds, and now she's just like,
she's like, I'm flying.
y'all can listen if you want to, but this is for me.
Yeah. Aw.
Her newest album's really good.
I don't think I've listened to that.
Oh my god, it's all about it's about current times. Also, Lord's newest album, Stoned at the Nail Salon.
Is it called Stone at the Nail Salon?
She has a song called Stoned at the Nail Salon.
Oh, okay.
And it's literally her talking about like all the what ifs and how did I and where did we end up, and then at the end of every verse the chorus is, or maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon.
Honestly, that's great.
Like maybe I'm just overthinking this. Maybe I'm just high at the nail salon.
Honestly, I need to think about that anytime I'm like sitting overthinking, just like
it's
not
really
minding
funny.
my business.
Listen to Stone at the Nail Salon. It'll just completely count it out. It'll cancel it.
Neutralize.
It's very much that. Like maybe you're just high at the nail salon.
Honestly, I need to listen to that. I don't know why I never listened to it. I was really excited for it. What is
She
it
came
called?
out with a couple singles that were like not too hard. They were very soft, very earthy, very soft.
And I saw her music video and I liked it. I don't know how many she
Solar
had.
Power, that one.
Solar Power. Yeah.
It seemed very
and I
culty.
just never listened to it.
Yeah, it's a good album. I like it. Graham and I listened to parts of it one weekend when you were unavailable.
MIA.
Graham is always down to ride, and so am I. We do take weekends to ourselves, but Nancy has been MIA on multiple weekends. Nancy just goes to Houston and forgets the rest of the world exists. She goes into her bedroom in Houston and just turns back into like 16-year-old Nancy.
I get close. Oh, 100%. Oh, so my dad went through a divorce during the pandemic, and I was just like, you know what? I know what's gonna fix this. Remodeling my old room.
You made his divorce about you.
100%. And so I wanted to like, because she left the house and it was bare bones, and so I was just like, you know what, this is a reset. And so I was like, let me show my dad that I actually decorate movies and like can put something on a wall. I was like, let me do that. And so I went and I was like, me and him are very similar, so we're both really stubborn, or like we just like we convince ourselves there's one way to do it in our mind, and any other way is 100%
not the right way
to do it. And so we're too similar, so we butt heads a lot. But like I was like not about taking out a circular saw. Like I didn't have those tools at that time, and he did. And so I was just like, hey dad, can you like cut this really quick? I just want to do. Also, I was working while I was doing it, so most of the day I was working out of the room that I was like redecorating. And so I was like, hey, can you paint this really quick? Hey, can you cut this really quick? And he would like help me install it. It wasn't that much. Like I just like painted the walls and like had a little bit of furniture. But I was just like, if I do this, maybe he'll like give me a couple reins like over the living room, or maybe I can put something
if you
up
show
here.
that you can do it.
Yeah, that was my mentality going into it. But like he fought me every part of the way, and I was like, bro. But like, yeah, I wanted that room to almost look like an Airbnb. So I didn't want it to be like super stylized at all.
Just general style, yeah.
Yeah. And so
anybody can sleep there.
Essentially, I
like
wanted
a hotel room.
I wanted it to be like almost like a guest room. So like if any of my sisters wanted to, like, I don't think they would spend the night there.
You've seen how I decorate my apartment. Like if you go into my bedroom, it's literally like anybody could sleep in there.
Yeah.
You haven't seen my new bed. Oh my god, you need to come over and see my new bed.
Yeah.
It's big, bitch.
Let's have movie night.
We should. We need to watch What Should Be My Neighbor.
I'm here this next weekend, but then I will be for Thanksgiving week. I'm gonna be in Houston, but then I'll be back after.
So we need to have a movie day this week at some point. Saturday?
Yeah, we can do this.
We could all do like lunch and watch that. Because Arrival turned the party. Say it didn't.
And no, it was really good. It was really good. But yeah, so I redecorated that room, and I
finally got Nancy to watch Arrival with another friend of ours, Graham. So
it was great, and I want to get my sisters to watch it, but I need to get them. I think I'm gonna use the excuse of my my birthday or my birthday party to sit them down and actually watch it.
It's good. Amy
Because
Adams.
if they won't, I'll be mad.
Amy Adams just turns the party.
Yeah.
Anything that she's in.
She was in that Woman in the Window.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that. Is that a show or is that a movie?
I've heard the name, but I don't know exactly.
That's the one. That's the one where Trixie and Katja did
Ella
the.
Enchanted.
She was.
Yeah, she was the main character. She sang.
That's Anne Hathaway.
Ella Enchanted?
Yeah.
No, what was the one that Amy Adams was in where she sang? In New York City?
Oh, like a shopaholic Confessions.
No. That's Isla Fisher.
Are we getting our white women confused?
We're getting our redheaded white women confused. It's okay. It happens. Well, one of us is getting our redheaded white women confused. I would never get Amy Adams confused with Isla Fisher.
Is that not? It's like Confessions of a Shopaholic.
That's Isla Fisher. Or Isla Fisher, whatever the fuck that chick's name is. She was in that magician movie. Amy Adams would never.
That is Amy Adams.
It's not Amy Adams.
Oh, it is.
Stupid.
Isla Fisher? What kind of name is Isla?
Or Isla Fisher, I think.
Oh.
Girl, that's not Amy Adams.
Oh my god.
Look up Ella Enchanted, because I think that
Ella, she might be a secondary character, but Ella Enchanted is 100% Anne Hathaway. I feel like, yeah, bitch. That's Anne Hathaway.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
what am I talking about?
I feel like Julian Solomita.
Amy Adams was in a movie where she was like a fairy tale character.
Like Julian Solomita, where he's just
oh, yeah.
That's
Anne Hathaway. No, that's Sandra Bullock. No, that's Julia Roberts. He can't tell the difference between them. He's like, those are all the same women. That is funny. Look up Amy Adams movies because I have to know.
I 100% regress when I get into that bedroom because I have like twinkle lights.
Enchanted, just Enchanted.
Oh,
that one.
She do be singing.
She do be singing in it. That one where she's like a fairy princess in New York, and like living her best life, but like everyone's like, this bitch is crazy. Which honestly, same. Oh my god, sorry, I just got a Discord notification. That's so unprofessional.
I do not know how to work Discord. I've like gone in and out of it at least 5 times.
I joined Discord for my friend Irene's community and
Gabby Hanna's Irene.
And video game wrong. Because I can't say that I play those because that's it's illegal.
Oh no.
It's illegal to do that.
CD-ROMs?
CD-ROMs.
Wait, is it Gabby Hanna's Irene?
No. I have a friend named Irene who does streaming, and she has a Discord.
Oh, okay.
Gabby Hanna's nowhere to be seen. Gabby Hanna has destroyed her
She's
spot.
out there going like this somewhere.
Do you know that was all a gag? That was all just
that's
her.
what I would say too if I had a manic episode.
No, but she said that was all on purpose so people would think that something was wrong with her so that way she could get attention.
That's exactly what I would say too.
I think she actually did it for attention though.
Oh, that's what I would say too.
I don't know. I think she did it for but like
if I started doing speed again.
It was when she came after Joey Graceffa's ex-boyfriend, whatever his name, Preda.
Oh no, that happened a long time ago. Daniel Preda?
Preda, yeah. And then it was when she came after him and he came back and was like,
no, it's when she did her tell-all series and decided to take out the receipts, and everybody was like, "Oh, but you forgot that you're trash."
Yeah. Oh, you forgot, but like you're the reason why all of that even started. So
that sucks.
Yeah, and then Joey Graceffa, who stays out of everything,
honestly,
came in and said, "No, you're actually trash, and we didn't want to work with you anymore, bitch. That's why you didn't. That's why you were cut from whatever. Watch the Night,
also,
End the Night."
Escape the Night.
Escape the Night. Ooh, do you know what's really cool that's happening? So, I forgot what I was saying.
You got a notification.
Oh yeah, I got a notification in my email. I'm excited about it. My Ali X concert that I purchased tickets for right before the pandemic got reset for this 2022 in April.
Are you excited?
Yes. I'm gonna wear my shirt. I bought a shirt with her on it. I bought her when her album came out. What was that album called? Cape God. When that album came out, I was like, it was a whole new vibe for her. So I was like really standing, and she's one of those artists where when you listen to her music, if it's a new song and you didn't know it was her, you'd immediately know upon hearing the production, because her production mama is off the chain. Like, she doesn't sing on a song that doesn't have good production.
What record company is she on?
I don't know. I don't even know if she's on a record company or if she's like self-produced. Yeah, I know she works with producers and works with other artists, but I think like most of it is just like things that she's scrounged up, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
I don't know if she has a record label. If she does, they're doing great, sweetie. I'm excited for her next era. I hope by the time April comes around, she may have like singles for a new album or something like that, because the first collection one was just her coming out with songs, and they were great songs, and I still sing Bitch and Catch to this day. But collection 2, she like tested with fans, and she brought out singles and was like, hey, these aren't necessarily singles, but I want to know what you guys think of
demos.
collection 2. And she would like release all these demos and then produce the shit out of them if they made it to the album. And the album told a story that was basically about like a relationship, but it was also like crowdsourced because she took all of her feedback from the fans, and fans were like, I'm not really feeling this one. What if this song had this on it? You know, this song is great slow, but what if you turned it into a dance track? And she did. So like her song Casanova, she did a piano version of it originally, and people were like, this is a great song, but what if you played it over a dance track? And then she did, and it produced so well to a point where it got
That's
she had a
really
feature.
fun. I think people like really enjoy that experience of like being a
Engagement.
part of something, and engaging your audience, because like they feel like, oh my god, we really
I helped part of it. I'll be part of that. Yeah, it's like when people crowdfund for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Like your camera thing that you.
Oh, my gimbal.
Did you ever get it to work?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
messing
cool.
with it the other day.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was wondering that out because I remember we were at Graham's apartment and that thing was going limp every 5 minutes.
I got a little tiny gimbal for like a phone, and it really took me a second. And I left the instructions at his apartment. I had to have him take a picture.
Did you text him and tell him to save them? Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't tell him to say. I hope he saved them, but I was
Girl,
like,
if it's paper,
it's gone. The cat's probably got it. Yeah. I mean, it's only a teeny tiny section that has the English instructions, so I'm not too worried about it. But I was just like,
if
hey,
that was in my apartment somewhere, Smooch would have definitely played with it.
I'm like, can you send me a picture of the instructions? I think I left them on your table. And then I wasn't
you
sure.
leave everything at Graham's place.
I'm so bad. It's because like I think I'm a minimalist, and I'm just like, let me not carry.
If someone
a
leaves
purse.
something at my apartment, I don't notice for weeks.
I
They
felt
could not
so
tell me, and they
bad.
could pick it up next time, and I'd never realize it was there.
I get really mad when I leave like my pop socket, because like my phone has a magnet, so I have like accessories that I like just magnetize, and I think that I'm gonna be responsible and like keep track of it, but I'll take them off and like put them on and fiddle with
Have
them.
you seen the Pixel 5 didn't go on sale?
The 5?
The 5A?
I don't know. I got this phone off of Amazon, like just unlocked, and it's always acted just a little bit funny. Like not to the point where it's like,
You should play with mine.
not to the point where it's like it's unusable, but it's just like it's always just a little bit funny.
You should play with mine when you have the chance. That way you can see if you
I
like
really
it.
love the one I bought off of you. Like if
The
I,
original Pixel, the Google Pixel
like,
1,
if I-
that one was
like,
off the chain.
if the battery just kept working, I would have just kept it.
You could have gotten the battery replaced.
I'm probably gonna do that, and just have it as my second
Because
phone.
it's a nice phone.
As a
It
Wi-Fi
was a
phone.
really nice phone.
Yeah, I do like this camera though.
It's a really. You should play with
But
it a
this
little
is
bit.
huge. I'm never gonna buy this.
That's the smallest version.
Is it?
Yeah. The 6 Pro is bigger. This is a 6. Isn't it huge?
This is not the Pro.
No, I didn't get the Pro because it has rounded edges on the screen. But this is just a 6, and that's why I got it, because it's big.
Bitch.
It's like the size of an iPhone 13
It's
Pro.
bigger.
It's bigger than a 13 Pro.
It's bigger.
It's like close to the max size, I think.
Oh no, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I got it, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. It's a wider screen too than my last phone, my foldable. So I like it better.
I don't like big phones. I like having a thick hand feel, but like I don't.
much bigger.
It's big, bitch. That's big. It's big.
It's thinner.
You cannot tell me that that's not big. This is just thick because I have a wallet phone case.
No, that's true. I don't know. But no, the Pixel 5 isn't big.
No, yeah. If this one goes kaput, I mean, I don't like trading until
It's Google phones. I love Google phones. It's like the most
really
chill Android experience.
It really
It's
is.
aside from like other Android phones,
It
which
like
have
doesn't
like their own
harass
things.
you.
Yeah, it doesn't
With
have you
apps.
have its own like native apps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just Android apps, Google apps, like things that are apps that are actually useful.
Yeah.
Like my Android apps wouldn't do the same things Google apps did, and if they did, it was all like it was like an iPhone experience. It was all, I keep hitting my mic. It was all encompassing like their software, so it was like I couldn't take that somewhere else.
I don't like my manufacturers can just stick to the hardware. You don't gotta design software.
Yeah.
Samsung. Like,
Nobody
you don't-
asked for Bixby. Nobody asked for Bixby.
No.
And nobody, like, they still don't want it.
Everybody's good. The thing is, 'cause,
And
like,
Samsung knows it. They're just like too ignorant right now. They're like,
like I
we're
get
still
it.
gonna put it on it.
I get it for a TV, but honestly, just like if you
You can get
implement
Google
like
for your TV.
you can get Google for your
And
TV.
it's better. You've seen me use my TV.
Like just I don't know. It's just so weird.
Do you
I
like
want-
my TV setup? My Google TV setup?
Yeah, I like your little remote.
My cute little remote that I had to get a. You should have seen me before I got the little sleeve for it, because that little fucking remote
That
was so
looks
slick.
like a sex toy.
It does kind of, but like
It's got ridges.
Before I got that, the reason being, it needs to have grip.
Because I bet.
When I first got it, it was just like this little slick bean, and I couldn't like hold it, or if I'd like try to put it down, it would like fly out of my hand across the room. And it's like such a delicate little piece of plastic. I'm like, you need a case.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna throw you the way I do, like, it's like a little wee nunchuck, except not as sturdy.
I wanted the new Google, what is it called? Chromecast. The Chromecast.
The Chromecast. You can get Chromecast with TV or just the Chromecast.
Does the Chromecast
your phone's remote?
Your phone, right?
Regular Chromecast without the remote is just your phone controls it, which is fine. It's not bad. It's easy.
So like you have to cast it from your phone. Like it doesn't. Like the remote doesn't.
I think it has its own
the
apps.
Fire, because you don't have to cast it from your phone. Like you play. Yeah. It basically makes your TV a smart TV, but like. I have the first Chromecast, and everything is off your phone.
That's a good question, because when I play things on my TV, my phone will have a notification that lets me like rewind, pause, and go forward with it.
But you don't have to launch it from your phone, right?
I don't think so. I think I can launch it on my TV and then like do something completely different on my phone. Like if I wanted to watch Netflix, I could like stream that on the TV and then look at it differently on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be all like unanimous. I think the one that I have, lets me do that. I've never had a Chromecast, like just a regular little plug-in. That's the reason I got it.
I wanted to upgrade, but mine, like, I don't like switching out my hardware unless it's like dead or not working.
No, I switched out. Do you want my old Google Homes? Because I have two that are just sitting around.
Yeah, I love them.
I'll give you those.
I will gut it.
Because I have Nests now. Google Nest. It's the new Google Home. They're just like slightly updated, better hardware, better sound. I
wondered what that was. I was like, why did they have a different name? I just haven't looked into it.
They just like switched everything over. I am so unprofessional. Getting notifications on my fucking MacBook. That's not. Sorry.
Did you just say microwave?
My MacBook.
Oh, I thought you said microwave. Getting notifications on my microwave.
Could you imagine
my
if I
Peloton
microwave? My microwave. Microwave.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Yeah. I don't need them, but yeah, if you're not.
They literally are just sitting in a like a drawer with my phone, my like bag straps. So yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You could definitely have them. I don't care.
Because I will 100% put that in that rotary phone right there.
Yeah, you can have your little Bluetooth speaker moment.
So, because I want one here. I only have one. I took the second one that I had here to my dad's, and I would want one out here somewhere so I can play music out here.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Or like close to the shop, the wood shop.
It's literally your like back patio.
A slab of cement with a closet.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do you use your closet for anything?
That outside closet? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it has like tools. It has a giant like car jack. Like Shane has tools out there, and we built a shelf, and we put a shelf that we found in the trash up top, and it has all of our power tools. So like if someone broke into that, they would have a lot of money in power tools.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope they don't. There was a mouse in there one time, and I was very scared, and I started throwing stuff at it. I was just, like screaming, just like throwing sticks at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So right now we're at an hour and about 40 minutes.
Okay, so we're probably hitting the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, we're hitting the 2 hour mark. I think this is a good time to wrap up because I feel as though we're going to be filming a little more this year.
Yeah!
I feel like we're on the right track. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back. I thank you for coming back. I've been here. I've been asking. And your friends have been asking too.
I'm always just like half-ass going through it. So like I just have to be like in an okay mental state. And I honestly just like, if you just show up and you're just like, hey, are we filming? I was just like, okay.
Literally that happened this week. I was like, hey, when's the next time we're going to film something? And you were like, I'm free this week. I'm off this whole week. And I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
You can't back out.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, so.
And sure enough, I woke up and like took a shower, and then you knocked on the door.
I was literally like, oh my God, it's like, I'd left early.
Yeah.
I got out of work early today and thought, oh my God, she's not going to be ready because I'm going to get there early. And I get here and I'm like, oh my God, she said I can come in.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna leave you outside. But like, yeah, yesterday I like half-assed like cleaned up in here, like moved shit aside, and then just like before you got here, I just wanted to make sure that I had the my biggest concern is having my batteries charged.
I like this lighting. This is like low maintenance lighting.
It really is. This actually does a lot.
I don't care what you think. Shut up. I like it because you didn't have to.
Temperatures, and you can't say anything about it.
We have good AC, and the lights are fine. So if you want to keep seeing it, you're just gonna have to accept it.
But yeah, thank you so much. If you watch this, hopefully.
Oh yeah, get used to this lighting. I swear. I swear to God, just shut up. You're gonna get good sound, and that's what happened. I'm gonna play with the sound a little bit when I edit this, so hopefully it sounds good.
We're all in auto tune.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna like bump it up a little bit so we can get better like audio, because that's what I want to make sure we get. If you like the video version, here you go. Enjoy.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching Scrambled.
Yeah, and I want to see if I can post on socials and do like little mini clip shows. Yeah,
teasers,
little fun stuff, all the little outtakes. Excuse you.
I know, I keep getting emails.
Okay, thank you guys for watching.
Bye. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, let me see if I can actually do that. I've never done it.
Maybe. You need to do your eyeliner?
We'll do a test recording. Yeah.
How do you look in it? Because you're shorter than me, aren't you?
Yeah, but as long as like as long as we're like on this same level.
That's cool. Okay.
I don't know. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no.
You know how like to align yourself with it?
No.
The logo, remember? You have to be like in line with the logo to
this needs to get
make it work.
Okay, well fuck off for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do my brows and eyeliner. Just
brows and eyeliner. Just girly
it.
things. You can't tell how faded my hair is.
No, I boosted up the so our actual skin looks like skin with all these lights.
I'm a person of color now.
I boosted up our
No, I'm not.
look at my farmer's tan.
Why does my hair stop up here? You know what I mean? I've always wondered that.
Oh, I got these things.
What is?
They're so fun.
Why did you get? Is it? I was like, is this Eco Tools? Because they would do something like this.
Yeah, I want them double-sided. I think I'm gonna, now that I'm in my 30s, I want to write strongly worded emails to companies.
Oh my god.
And I want to tell them to make a double-sided one, because this is like, hello, make it double-sided.
KKW Beauty. It's giving KKW Beauty.
But this is cool.
Dude, are hers removable? Like, are the heads on her little stupid?
Kim's?
Yeah.
Well, her company's kaput, so.
It is.
When's the last time you heard about it?
I thought she was still selling stuff though.
I think it's stuff that's like been in stock.
Like backstock.
Backstock. Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Yeah. Because I saw a Gabriel Zamora video that came out. Because he still makes videos apparently.
What? Did you know Manny MUA makes videos still? And now he's like so humbled. He just like is back to that shy beauty guru face.
Because like at this point he has.
I'm just happy he's not laughing at the beginning of his videos.
That fake ass laugh. Does he still have his makeup line? Yeah, right.
Yeah, because his is backed by like Sephora. Like they carry it in Sephora.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I always see. Yeah, it's there. It's on. It's on like the little side ones.
Lunar Beauty.
It's not like a huge. I don't think it has like the giant kiosk, but it has like the little one at the end of the.
It's an end cap one.
Yeah, it's an end cap.
End cap brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he has it there. They carry Jackie Ina's stuff too. Her candles.
She has candles.
Can we talk about?
We're recording.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You know what? Let me.
Since we're already recording.
We're literally already recording.
2 minutes in.
Wait, Jackie Ina has candles? I stopped following all the beauty influencers during quarantine. Like,
yes, she brought out like candles and she's already had collections.
What?
They smell good apparently. I've never smelled them, but I know they sell them at Sephora. I don't know if they're online only or if they are actually in store. It's been a minute since I've been in a Sephora. Because I buy my lip balm in what do you call that?
Online?
No, I buy it in bulk. Buy my lip balm in bulk.
Okay, this is a hack.
What in the fuck is
I bought
this?
these pens because I wanted to like depot my
I thought it was a milk makeup product.
No.
Because they have that one foundation.
My
Oh, that's cute.
my liquid lipsticks. I wanted to put my liquid lipsticks in this.
Oh.
But I didn't know how that would...
It'd probably dry up in there.
Yeah, and like also the brush, I thought it was going to be like a rounded brush, and it's not. So I just put whatever the fuck this is. I don't remember what it is.
Oh my god, it's like the Maybelline Age Rewind, but...
The clickies?
The Jimmy Rigged version?
Yeah. So I literally have like 4 of these
Is it Jimmy Rig or Jerry Rig?
I think it's Jerry Rig.
Jerry Rig.
Hey,
I
Jerry.
used to say Jimmy.
Shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to all the Jimmys and the Jerrys.
Okay, let's do a proper intro though.
Yeah.
Wait, let's do a proper
I mean, whose fault is that?
I mean, honestly.
I didn't have to put on any
like
makeup.
everything else in my life, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.